So I'm Jana Williams. I am Allison Lussier's aunt. Allison was my eldest niece. She was murdered in the North Loop, February 17th of 2024. She had multiple 911 calls, documented police reports of violent assaults upon her from her partner, ex-partner, Chuck Foss. And once I started kind of finding out exactly how Minneapolis PD had failed in her life in not charging these assaults, even though this guy was on the enhanced list, meaning that he had 2 prior convictions for domestic violence against other women. And through this whole process, staging protests, talking and sitting in front of the government center right over here across the street with organizations that know what happens here in Minneapolis to victims. We are sitting here, finally, we got in front of the CCPO, the Community Commission on the Police Oversights Committee, last Monday night to try to get Allison's case added to an outside audit, after action audit, after this Davis Maturi, an African-American man that was shot through the neck by his white neighbor after 19 911 calls that were never charged also, and this white neighbor never arrested. They added him to this after action audit. And what we did is we came to the City Council and asked them to add Allison's name to this audit so that she can have an outside audit to find out how Minneapolis PD failed in regards to her cases, her past cases, and the murder case against this Chuck Foss. Why it's sitting over here on Mary Moriarty's office, currently in limbo.
Is there a consistency with this and other cases around Little Earth and within the Native community that you're seeing?
Absolutely, 100%. There are so many cases that Minneapolis PD fails Indigenous people left and right. Men, women, boys, girls, Two-Spirit, it doesn't make a difference. They fail our Indigenous community every single day by the way that they respond to our calls.
And where can people find more information, or how can they support?
Well, I'm not really even quite sure at this point. I mean, I think that what came together here was community. Grassroots programs came together, and this as a whole pushed elevated this case, Allison's case, into where it needs to be. So now we can finally, hopefully get transparency as to why Minneapolis PD failed in Allison's life, and now they're failing in her death.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks.